you're living with your parents or you live with your family and you're very close to your mother, you're more likely to be told to not be violent, to that peace is the option, peace is the only way. Yes, I agree to that. Being violent or being aggressive isn't a very, very good thing. It's not very, very helpful. And sometimes it's not healthy. But I believe men, men, the men, were expected to be violent, to be masculine, to be strong, to be ready to defend. I believe that I believe the end point of every argument is violence. I believe that if you disagree or if you're ready, what the fuck? If you're ready to disagree to whatever someone tells you, or if you are ready to break the rules, or if you don't want to follow the normal path, the normal matrix that everyone is expected to follow, and you're not good at being violent, or you're not good at violence, you are going to lose and they are going to shut you up. I believe you need to have the ability to defend yourself. Let me give you a situation now or an example that's will make you realize. Let's say you're in school, for example, and you're expected to be in class. You don't enter into class. Your teacher calls you to attend to the class and you refuse. They say you should go into the principal's office and you refuse. And you just keep on refusing everything they are telling you to do. Eventually, they're going to want to use coercive force to push you to do what you don't want to do. And the only way you can defend yourself in a situation like that is to use violence, because they are going to eventually move into violence. They are going to move into using force, coercive force, to make you want to submit to what they say. And if you don't submit to what they say, it's gonna be like force. You're gonna eventually end up fighting them. That's how it's gonna be. So you might as well get good at being violent. And you might as well get good at being strong. You might as well get good at being aggressive. I'm not saying you start disobeying, but if you know you want to break the rule, or if you want to break a matrix, if you want to break the auto mode, like default mode of anything you're doing, you need to be able to be. You need to have the ability to defend yourself in a situation where you become violent, where you will need to become violent. I believe every man need to be able to become violent or need to be able to defend yourself. You need to have that aggressiveness, like always hidden in him. And when he needs to bring it out, you push it out. If you're not violent, if you're not good at fighting, if you're not good at defending yourself, if you're not physically capable, you need to start training yourself. Even though you're not somebody that's probably you don't have time to train boxing or whatever. I know I understand that, but you can still at least work on your physique so you can be prepared and ready. If someone like me, for instance, with a physique that I believe that probably is better than 60% of my age, 60%, I'm still far away from the peak performance. But if someone like me attacks or wants to defend myself against someone that is average, I'm pretty sure and I believe myself that I have the advantage in a situation like that, since I have prepared myself, I have trained myself, I've made myself ready to withstand any violence or any aggression that anybody is going to put against me, because I have been training for this. Even though it might not be like your number one, you must not make it number one priority in life. Probably you can make it number two, number three. You can be just like you can just put that as his like side hustle, something like you just do when you're free. Just learn how to box, learn how to move, learn how to stretch, learn how to walk. Just do anything that is fun that you're gonna just try to make you working out fun. You must not work out alone. Probably you can get a brother, you can get find friends online. Bro. I'm not saying you should not become a more geek, because all of us nowadays, most young guys in self improvement, we are all geeks, but we can't make decisions on our own. Either we'll go and look for our internet fathers to make our decision for us, which in this case is probably Andrew Tate, Iman Gadzi, Hamza, Alex Omozi, Andrew Kirby. Who else again? The other ones that's other self improvement YouTubers. These are the people we idolize nowadays, and I don't think it's wise, bro, to make these people make all your decisions. Honestly, I think you need to at least disobey so you can get experience. Even though I feel it's wiser, yes, it might be wiser to just obey them and grow. But I believe, honestly, we need experience physically and mentally before we can learn. These people learn that way. So I don't think me just giving you advice on something and you following it is gonna make you better than me. No way. I don't think it's gonna work like that. I think you need to experience it yourself. I can give you probably when you've experienced it and you've gotten in your rut and you've gotten in the trouble, then I can help you to escape that your trouble. I can help you to pass it. I can give you tips and hints, but you're still going to have to struggle to escape your trouble. You can't just live life perfectly, bro. It's not like that. I'm in Hamza's Adonis gang. I usually sometimes when I just see Hamza said this, Hamza said that, like I just look at myself and what the fuck is wrong with people of nowadays? My age nowadays, we can't make decisions by ourselves anymore. Sometimes it's disgusting when I see it. You just start like I'm gonna be reading their their post. Hamza said do this, and Hamza said don't do this. It's like in a way it's limiting our minds to what we can actually do. We are only having the mindset they have. We're not having our own mindset. Every man has his own purpose. Every man is different. I believe they are like we all have something different in each other. We all have something in common. We all have something different. I don't think it's going to be wise for you to just want to copy exactly the way this person is. You are your own person, bro. You gotta grow. You gotta leave that shield that you're thinking that this your parents as a social media idol is just the one that's going to tell you everything you need to do. No, you need to break out. You need to break out of that. You can't just be remaining in that spot and doing nothing. It's not going to work like that. You got to be able to make decisions by your own self. Make decisions yourself. Don't be waiting for them. Don't be waiting for every video that will teach you how to do something. If you don't know how to like cold approach people, no, you go outside, bro. You look good. You smell good. Treat your face. Probably for those things you can watch videos so you can learn about it. Maybe if you're ignorant on it, then you go outside, you learn, you approach someone and just speak to the person. Full stop. You've learned, you've gained experience. Not the way you be watching videos, binge watching videos and expecting yourself to just become magically perfect at it. You can't be like that. You can't be like that. I prefer you go and experience it. You make the mistake, you come back, you watch the video, you learn from the mistake, and you go and try again. That is one I prefer is better than us, my age group, people around me just taking advantage or taking advice, all the decisions we make from other people. We just take decisions from other people. We don't make decisions for ourselves again. And I think it's really, really sad, bro. I think it's really, really demasculine. Or what language am I gonna use? I don't think it's a masculine thing, bro. We can't make decisions on our own anymore. And to me, it's honestly very, very disgusting. We can't make our own decisions. It doesn't make sense. I know we're still teenagers. We still have that copy that we just copy what we admire. Everybody does that. If you envy something, we're going to copy what we envy. That's very, very true. But still, I got that from the Atomic Habit, the book Atomic Habits. But still, it's better you try to fix or make your own version of something. Probably you can copy in the start. It's natural for you to want to copy somebody you look up to. But it's not that you'll be expecting that person to make all your decisions for you. You need to have the ability to stand on what you believe, even though you might be wrong at first. This mindset is going to make, if you have this mindset, it's going to make you become a very, very stubborn human being naturally. And something, you know what I've noticed? All of these people have this stubborn mindset. Like if they believe this thing, probably yes, they can have the student mindset. I have the student mindset. If you're talking to me and I truly know that what you're saying is rubbish, I'm still gonna listen to you. And if I'm ready to argue, or if I want to argue with you or debate it with you, then I will. If I see that somebody that you're not ready to, like, you just keep talking and you don't give the other person the opportunity to speak and say his own view, I'm just gonna let you believe what you want to believe. I'm gonna like, try to see how you can possibly be right. And if I don't find any reason, I don't think I can be convinced by anything you say. I believe you need to stand by what you believe. If it's something based on how we exercise or how we train, if you watch a video from a YouTuber that tells you that you should train every day, and you see the person doesn't have a lot of following, you won't believe the person because the person has no status. That's still natural. But still, if someone like Hamza tells you don't train every day, you'll see, okay, this guy's right. We're not supposed to train every day. I train every day, bro, and my physique is insane. I train every day. I don't see any problems in it. Honestly, I don't see a problem with training every day. You say I'm crazy until you hear it from Hamza yourself, or you hear it from the person that you look up to, and he says is that probably maybe this person is right, and the person does it before you copy it. You're just like, you're a follower. I know it's good you're a follower, but you shouldn't overdo it, bro. You shouldn't just overfollow people. You gotta be careful the way you do it. You gotta listen. You gotta analyze. You gotta give yourself feedback if this person is right or wrong. You try it. You have to break out of the shell, bro. You can't just be a follower forever. become your own man, bro. You need to become violent. You need to become aggressive, stubborn for you to grow. And I believe that is a mindset that's going to help you and help every young man in my age group to grow into the man they ought to be. Keep striving for greatness.